Hey guys. I don't know if there's something wrong with me or if like I might have an addiction, but I feel like I'm having withdrawals, like actually genuinely. I have a confession. I miss L Corp. I think I said I would never play the game again. But it definitely can't be further from the truth right now. I'm actually really missing the game. I think that's why I have such a hard time playing libraries, because all I can think about is L Corp. So I've been thinking, there's gotta be more that I can do with that game. I don't know. I just enjoy it. It's... I don't know if I have a problem right now. I don't know. I like joked that I would do challenge mode, but challenge mode to me doesn't seem that interesting. I feel like there should be harder restrictions. Not harder, but like specific restrictions. I've like tried to look online for like challenges and stuff, like community challenges, like things that people have made, but I can't really find anything. At least outside of searching on YouTube, and I'm not gonna search on YouTube because I don't want to accidentally spoil parts. Excuse me. Parts of other games for myself, because when you look on YouTube, you feed the algorithm and then it starts doing its thing. Yeah, so I'm thinking like, okay, there's got to be some sort of challenge that I could do that would make the game fun again and interesting and like new this go around. How do I explain this? Basically, I'm asking you guys for help. I have a few things in mind, but I'm not really sure how it would like play out in the long run. So if you guys have any ideas of like challenges, like what I'm talking about specifically is like create a format, right? What's like the minimum number of days that I need to get through to complete the challenge, because maybe like the restrictions on it are too difficult to go beyond day 45 or something, right? Or like, am I playing the game but there's no Sephiroth suppression? Or can I only suppress specific Sephiroth? Like, what is that challenge? Like, it could be a thematic thing. I have, like, no real hardcore examples. How do I explain it? Like, stuff like that. And then, like, okay, am I allowed to pick the abnormalities, or does it have to be random? Am I gonna roll like a dice every time, 1 through 3, and like I just go with whatever the dice says? Or is it like, whoever's co-hosting that day picks the abnos? Stuff like that. I really just want to play the game again. I don't really know why. I just have like this like deep desire within me to play L Corp again, and I don't know how I feel right now. I feel like I actually have an addiction, because this is bothering me. And I don't have an addictive personality type, so it's like, why? But yeah, I mean, I guess, let me know what you guys think. But these are kind of the ones that I came up with. You can tell me how you feel about them in the comments below, or if you have any ideas of your own, let me know. I don't really know what would be too difficult on myself. But this is like, these are the first two I came up with, right? And they're like kind of thematic, I guess. So like the first one like is peace not war. So for both of these I set the minimum like requirement for days finished to day 45, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like going through all the end days all over again. No thanks. Let's see. Yeah, for peace not war, because it's focused on like being peaceful. I'm not allowed to suppress any abnormalities. Following suit with that, I am not allowed to suppress any Sephiroth. So I am not allowed to do any of that or get any bonuses. And if you were wondering, I would play this as if it was a new save. So there would be no history record either. I would not be allowed to do repression work, because that is too violent. In this case, I'd let all the guests pick my abnormalities, and I would try to have a different guest every video. I would try not to insult Angela. I still don't really like her, but you know, Runia might change my mind. Who knows at this point? But yeah, so there's that one, right? That's the first one that I came up with. The other one that I was thinking about is War Never Changes, so this would be the complete opposite. Minimum finishing day is 45. I would choose the worst abnormalities possible. This one, since I'd be playing it on a new save, I would go look up which ones are on the board, just like by their little number thingy, and then just try to pick out which ones are the worst. With this one, I would try to find a way to somehow not have, what's his name? 100, is it 100 sins and one good deed? Or one, that guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. My brain's jumbling right now because I can't remember the name. But yeah, that guy, excuse me, a little bit lacking on sleep today. But yeah, that, and then I would have to suppress all Sephiroth, that's required. I would not be allowed to do any attachment work, because that's not violent. And then for every abnormality that has a major suppression mechanic, minus Punishing Bird, I would have to suppress it. So I would have to choose every violent option. I would have to suppress every crazy abno. And yeah, I do get 3 vetoes I gave myself because as much as I want to have fun and have a challenge, I also don't want to like just instantly nuke my sanity. Yeah, there's that. And then no Angela, but just kidding because I can't get rid of her. Okay. So there's those two, right? Those two I think are fairly simple. That's kind of what I came up with because I was like, okay, you know, these seem realistic, right? And then I started using my brain cells and then it probably got worse. Then we have the last one that I came up with. This one, I called it the Clerk Strike Back because I really don't know what to do with it. So this one, I'll have 3 guests in every video. Hopefully the same 3. Oh goodness gracious, this one will drive me actually insane, but I think it would be fun. Yeah, so guest A is gonna choose every abnormality, so only that guest can select my abnormalities, and they can choose whichever ones that they want. They can choose whether or not they want to give me a headache or give me a break, or neither, or both, who knows. But yeah, so that's that one. Guest B will choose all equipment for each clerk. So I do not get to pick what equipment gets used. They can just decide, hey, no A-Left gear for you, blah, blah, blah. Like, that is completely up to that guest. Finally, guest C will choose all suppressions that I am allowed to do or not allowed to do, and all fights that I am allowed or not allowed to do. So what that also means is, if an abnormality is breaking out and just wreaking havoc on my building, it is up to them, ultimately, whether or not I'm allowed to touch it. So, that's that. Minimum day to finish is 45, because I do not want the chaos. And then for this one, I will have 6 veto cards, because I don't know who the guests are going to be. If it's anyone that I feel like is a little chaotic, I might add more, because, my sanity. If I were to lose this, it's completely Simon's fault. I'll always blame Simon for literally everything. That's like the meme of the channel. Yeah, and then any of the challenges I listed, if I do decide to do them, I may finish them prematurely, for my own sanity, or put them on hiatus. Simply because, oh my god, excuse me. Simply because I want to maintain sanity. I want to have fun. I really, really like this game. I like that it was a big challenge. I'm really glad that I overcame it eventually. So I want to do more crazy things, because, you know, we love challenges and making life harder for ourselves. But yeah, so those are just kind of things that I thought about. I don't know. If you guys could let me know what you think, I would really appreciate it. If there's any, like, common community challenges that are known, that are, for right now, not mods, because I do not want to mess with that just yet until I've exhausted almost all the other options, I feel like. But yeah, this is just something that's been in the back of my mind. I don't know. I miss Lobotomy. I feel like that's really weird to say, and I probably need therapy or help. And I already am in therapy, so. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day. If you enjoyed my ramble and, like, brain mumbo jumbo, I would appreciate it if you'd subscribe or hit that like button. But yeah, otherwise, take care. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.